How are you guys doing? My name's Steven Cole. I'm a Twitch and YouTube content creator. I've been on a bit of a hiatus, but I want to welcome you guys back. I've got a couple things I want to talk to you about, so stick around, find out. I made myself some notes. Where have I been? I mean, I've been here the whole time. I've kind of just been streaming on Twitch and avoiding making YouTube content. I've gone through a name change. We switched over from Helmet Humper to madcapthulhu. There's a whole reason behind that. I've been asked too many times and kind of explain it. Maybe we'll go through that later. So why now? After all this time, why come back now? Well, I was doing we're doing a move-a-thon, and the thing is in the bottom corner over there, and I was forced into doing a video. I was bullied with money. I'll post a thing. Sylvanari, she said that I have 48 hours to do a YouTube video that I've been talking about doing for a very long time, so thanks. That's on her. What happened to the second part of the last VOD? There was a video that I did part of and then did not ever release the second part of, and now it's been over 4 years. And that's because I made a keyboard that was going to use a program called HID macros, and since then we've stopped using that program. We've actually made a full switch over to a different piece of software, and I no longer need so many macro keys. Also, Elgato has come out with some great products, and now that I have like an XL, and then I also use Touch Portal for a bunch of extra buttons, having a completely separate keyboard doesn't really make too much sense. I've got this guy and he's covered in dust, so I just don't use him anymore. I probably would if I was using like the VR, like Beat Saber, like you have it strapped to your chest or something, so you can reach up and you can have some extra buttons. It's a cool idea. Would still work with HID macros, but it's not something that I do, so I never did end up releasing that video. We might do something with HID in the future, but as for now, we're moving on. So the new name is madcapthulhu. It derives from madcap being someone that's lost their mind. Cthulhu, the Cthulhu, the madness. The more you find out about them, the loonier you become. And then madcap, and then captain, and that's it. Whatever. We're just not okay to get into it. You'll have to. No, it's not a new name. You make a video explaining this? Yeah, I did make a video explaining this, actually. What is Streamer.bot? Streamer.bot is the new software that I'm going to be using and probably featuring a lot on this channel. We're going to be using about 10, maybe 15% of its actual power, because I don't know how to build in C#. I build everything with sticks and stones, but I've still managed to make a lot of really neat things, I guess. I don't know, people seem to enjoy them. It is a software for building stuff like this. This is a slot machine that has a currency system, has real odds. It's all built in Streamer.bot. It's all using just the actions, if, then, else, storing variables, currency system that was built by VR Flad. There's a lot that went into it, and we're not going to get into that right now, but just know that the Streamer.bot is useful for all of alerts. If somebody raids you, somebody donates to you, somebody throws you bits, somebody follows your channel, somebody redeems a channel point thing and they want an animation, you want to play a sound file, you want to play an animation on your screen, like Streamer.bot does all of it, and it's all fully customizable. One of the reasons that I switched over to it. Not only that, but it has one of the most unique advantages to using multiple other pieces of software. It has what's called a queuing system. Oh, well, congratulations, Manix. I'm not going to expect my YouTube videos to be any less scuffed than my Twitch channel, so I was talking about the queuing system. So Streamer.bot has something that lets you build separate queues. So like the animations that happen, say you're using one program like Stream Elements or Streamlabs for your alerts, and you've got another thing that does something for your sound files, and then you've got another piece of software that does stuff for your bits. Now, when people start to do things all at the same time, what happens is sometimes your raid alert will overlap with donation. That's not really something that you want to do. You don't want your sound files overlapping with a TTS or something like that. With Streamer.bot, you can do queuing. So it does actions in order that you allow them to. It's one of the most powerful things about it that I really take advantage of. Like my channel tends to be a little wild sometimes, and because of the queuing system, I can prevent things from overlapping that I don't want to overlap. Okay, for Streamer.bot setup, if I haven't already sold you on it, there's so many creators now that have good content for Streamer.bot. You can pop over to any of these channels. I know Nutty's done one, Andy Lippy's done one. Both of those guys are highly rated, in my opinion. Or did you say underrated? Like they're better than what I think? I don't know. They're awesome. They've got good videos. They explain a lot of the stuff with Streamer.bot and other stream stuff. I am not going to be the type of person that I don't want to recreate a lot of the content that's already out there. I'm not afraid of pointing you guys towards somebody else's channel. You know, I want you to be able to build stuff and not have to watch the same content over and over and over. If somebody else has already made a tutorial that's really good, I'm just gonna point you over there. Like, I'm not gonna try and sell you on my video because I need the time. There's so many different things that you can build with Streamer.bot. I don't need to do that. I don't need to recreate all the stuff that's already out there. If I change something about it, yeah, I'll probably make a video. Like, there's gonna be 100 different ways to make certain types of transitions, so I could do a video on that, even though there might be some overlap. Mine's still gonna be different. I'm gonna try and find new and unique things to show everybody. So the content that you're going to end up finding on this channel as we move forward, primarily going to be OBS plugins, Streamer.bot, my primary piece of software. Yes, I do use a couple other pieces like Lumia Stream. I use the Elgato software, Chatterino. Like I do use some other pieces of software, but they're not my primary. They're like the extras. Streamer.bot, I have probably close to 1,000 actions in at this point in time, which is kind of wild to even think about. I've been using it for a while now. I've been using it ever since it was called Channel Points Handler. I'm not even sure if Nate wants us to say that. I don't know. Another thing that I want to add in with the content that I make is probably some of the hardware that I've made for the stream for myself. I'm going to be making a new foot pedal, which is similar to the Elgato foot pedal, using that HID macro thing that I was talking about before, in combination with Streamer.bot, obviously, probably with voice attack as well. All right, so for those of you guys that have been here for a long time, you found me when I did the Elgato Stream Deck animation, or maybe even with the keyboard. I really appreciate you being here and still following the channel. For those of you who haven't and are interested in what we're going to be doing over here, pop a subscribe, stick around, find out. Maybe it'll be cool. Maybe it won't. I don't know. We'll see. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you later. I need a better closer. I need a better closer.